There you go. What an absolutely simple dinner to make. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today a real quick, easy, and I mean really easy, tasty, melt in the mouth pork tenderloin dinner. We're going to make a garlic mushroom sauce. It looks class on the table. Serve it up with whatever you like. I'm just going to put it with some mashed potato just to fill out the plate. Serve it with any veg. Come on, let's crack on. On here, 2 pork tenderloins, okay? Now, I've actually just trimmed off the silver skin, okay? And now, silver skin, we can't eat it. Just run a knife under, lift it up, slice the knife under, and the skin comes off. It's as easy as that. Right, we need to season this. So, we're going on there with a little bit of salt, pepper. Now this is white pepper, but you know, you can use black pepper. It's the first one I picked up. Turn it over, we'll do this side as well. We're going to put some paprika on here and some flour. Now you have to season it up before putting the flour on. Obvious reasons. Come on. The seasoning sticks to the meat. And it's seasonings of choice as well, actually. You know, you put on what you want. That Old Bay seasoning works really well with this. Cajun seasoning, anything that you like, just chuck it on there. And we want a little splurge of flour on there. That's going to give us a nice crustiness on our pork tenderloin. And what you do, you just leave this on here for about 5 minutes, something like that. And the moisture in the pork tenderloin is absorbed into the flour and it forms a crust. Now you can be as careful as you like dusting this up, but you know, I'm just chucking it on, as you can see. And it's regular flour, all-purpose plain flour. Just wash my dandies. We want to bring in a pan, and today I'll cook on a frying pan instead of the wok. In there we want some olive oil and some butter. So for the regulars on here, this is a pork tenderloin cook, and you've seen me cook pork tenderloins so many times. So tender, juicy, melts into the sauce. And as you can see on here with this pork tenderloin, you can see the flour has been absorbed, the moisture. Now it's a sear on this pork tenderloin. In there. So you guessed it, just turn it over. We're trying to sear it up all the way around. Easy cooking for flavour. Nice bit of sear getting on there, look. That is looking tremendous. Getting a cracking sear on there now. That's what we're talking. Okay, we've got that pork seared all the way around onto a tray and cover. Cover it up, let it rest. Straight away, onions in there, in all that goodness. It's a very easy, quick cook, this one, okay? Just whiz that round and then straight in with your mushrooms. Brown up the mushrooms. See, it's easier in a wok because you can chuck it about, but you know. Now I'm going to add a little bit of salt to this and a little bit of pepper. just to help bring out that moisture of those mushrooms. Nice little browning on here if we can. So it will bring some moisture out. We cook off the moisture. Whilst we got all that fluid going on in there, a pinch of dry thyme or any other herb that you want to use. They will rehydrate in there with all that fluid. Fluid cooking off now, look. Cook a little bit more of this fluid off and we can get the garlic in. There we go, we got rid of that. In there with the garlic. About 30 seconds on the garlic in there like that. And then just turn it in. Come on, in we go. I'll have a little splashing of Worcester in there. Now we are making a sauce, a little bit of flour, not much at all. Cook out the flour. Dijon mustard, teaspoon. In it goes. Little bit of stock. Chicken stock made with a cube or out of a carton, whatever. Nice little bring in, nice and steady. In there, a little bit of chopped parsley. Optional in there, if you don't want it in, don't put it in. But you know, it'd be nice to have a couple of green flecks throughout this thing. Yeah, nice little simmer on there, look. It's a creamy one, in with some cream. Okay, just leave that cooking a little minute, just push it to one side. That pork, we want to be slicing. Now there's no way that this is going to be fully cooked inside, as you know. Come on, let's slice it and it's going back in that pan. Perfect. Perfect, look at those pink juices there. That is a bit special on there. Do this other one. There we have it, on there. Just get rid of this, get those juices on that meat. Bring back in that pan. Give it a little stir. Start to thicken nicely now, look, we've still got a nice runny sauce, but it's nice. In there with your meat. And any juices that have come out after you sliced it. There we go. So it's a simple one, isn't it? Come on, get that meat in there. That meat's going to finish cooking in there now for about 5 minutes. And it will be beautifully tender, melt in the mouth pork. Now it has to finish cooking in the sauce. So you have to get it in the sauce. Okay, there's no point having it all resting on the top. So we only got about 5 minutes on there. 4 to 5 minutes, that will do it. Little shake of black pepper for me. Come on, it's time to serve. I'll have that flame off. So we're going to take a bit of mash, of course we are. Nothing fancy, just mash how you make it. Come on there. Some of that goody sauce. On there some meat. A few more mushrooms on there, look. That's what it's about. And a little sprinkling of parsley. There you go. What an absolutely simple dinner to make. There we have it. A creamy garlic mushroom sauce and pork. And look at this pork. It's a bit hot, but look how tender. Oof. Look at this. Look at this. Come on. Ah. Look at that. Absolutely sensational. Nice bit of sauce on there. You know, I've said it before on the channel, and I'll say it again. There is no point in cutting pork tenderloin into medallions, frying it till it goes like a hockey puck, and then cooking it in a sauce. None at all. This way, you can cut it thicker, it doesn't matter. You just cook it in the sauce for longer. There you go. That is absolutely sensational. There you go. That's creamy garlic mushroom pork tenderloin. Serve over mashed crusty bread. Load of veg, up to you. If you like what we're doing, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to put this on the table. First class dinner. There you go. If you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Oh, we'll catch you in the next video. Amazing.